Good morning, Team Flynn. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is Friday, which means we're going to play some games. We got the wheel with us today. Let's see that wheel. Boom. There we go. We are going to give away some prizes. We're going to have some fun. We're going to tell some stories, play some games, and all around just spend the next hour together just being with each other, having fun. And I just appreciate you so much. Every day I wake up. Today is, day 268 of the income stream. So for that many days, I've woken up super grateful for you, and I'm just excited to continue this on with you. So who's ready to get the party started? I'll tell you what the prize is in a minute. I'll tell you what games we're going to play. I do owe you the most embarrassing game I've ever played here on the stream before, and that's called Watch a Mouth, because I forgot to do the secret word, but we're going to pick a new secret word today, and I'll have to insert that into the stream every day for the next week. So let's have some fun. Thanks again for being here.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream, all while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
All right, now today we're going to do something a little different right from the start. We did this midstream last week, and that is the idea of using the text editor here. Where is it? It's right here. So this is a blank document that we're going to use to collect names, because during the stream, whether we play games or we land here on giveaway, which sometimes we do, like that, there are multiple spots for giveaway. We're going to pick names, and we're going to add them to this list, and then we're going to import that list into something called the Wheel of Names, which will randomly draw from that list to win the prize. So what is the prize? Today, just like last week, and as we close in on the end of the year here, we're actually going to give away 3 copies of one of my books, and you get to choose whichever book you would like in whichever format makes sense for you. So that would be Will It Fly, Let Go, or Superfans. So for those of you who are here, you have a chance to get a book of your choice that you can either keep, use as a gift, or a doorstop, whatever you choose to do with it. I'm just super grateful. And so again, we're giving away 3 of your book of choice. 3 prizes. Your prize is one of the 3 books of your choice. So who's ready to roll? Actually, before we roll, and traditionally what we do here on Fridays, we start with talking about gratitude, meaning I would love for you to share in the chat who it is that you are grateful for. Who is one person, in fact, that has made an impact on your life this past week? And you're not allowed to say me or any of the team members at Team SPI, because we're always here to serve you, and we know that by you showing up and you participating and you opening emails and whatnot, that's that is, you know, showing gratefulness for the work that we do. So you can't say us. You need to say somebody else in your life in some way, shape, or form who maybe you thought about that you want to be grateful for, or who has specifically done something for you this past week. So really excited about that. Yo, Kenny, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate you. Glad my sister K-Walk introduced me to this. Awesome. That's so cool. I love to see families watching together. That's really great. Oh, come on, Pat. Your books, at least Superfans, is better than a doorstop. Thank you. Well, maybe Will It Fly or Let Go. Let Go would be the best one because it's the biggest and heaviest. But anyway, thank you, Kenny. Appreciate you for that. So who are you grateful for? Who are you excited to give a shout out to? I can breathe easy now. Did you post your Christmas tree on IG yet? Says Manos. Manos is over in Greece, and I'm curious to see what his Christmas tree looks like. My sister, Nicole, my sidekick, cheerleader, supporter. Awesome. Thank you, Divided by Sight. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for my podcast co-host, Patrice, says Shonda. Amazing. I love it. I'm thankful for members of SPI Pro Mastermind Group. I love it, Michael. That's awesome. Peasant, I'm grateful for my wife and her strength during this time and how she gives so much. So many people, despite it being a crazy year, are going above and beyond to create and to help and to serve during the season. And just a shout out to anybody who's stepping up during this time, because I know a lot of us who do, in fact, need it. By the way, David and I are going to be having a fun conversation later this afternoon. I'm going to be on his podcast, so I'm really stoked about that. Sorry, David, I don't know if I was supposed to mention that or not, but I'm really stoked about it, and I hope that you all check out David's podcast, and AV Peers would be the name of his other avatar in case you don't recognize David's name. John says, I appreciate my husband's hugs. I love that. Beth, grateful for my family that always supports my efforts. I'm grateful for my husband. He is always patient, kind, and supports my entrepreneurial endeavors. Having a support system, whether it's a spouse or a friend, a colleague, a person in your network is so, so important for sure. Martin says, I'm grateful for so many. Peasant Uprising and his YouTube channel. Consult the Blind Guy for everything. Karma, cash flow. I don't know if he's here, but we're all grateful for you too. Grateful for my wonderful niece in Alaska who's working in a hospital and dealing with COVID directly and probably daily. Thank you to her as well, John. And then a couple more. Nilanesh, I'm grateful for my family for helping me and supporting me in my new startup. Amazing. Congrats and good luck on that. I'm grateful for my husband who always supports and cares for our family. I love it. I love it. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Now, let's get the show started. At the half-hour mark, I'm going to be playing that game, Watch Your Mouth. We have it ready here. If you don't know what Watch Your Mouth is, essentially this thing goes in my mouth, and then I look like that, and y'all try to guess the word that I'm trying to say with this thing. And this is sort of like my punishment, if you will, for forgetting to say the secret word during the stream. And I'm just going to say the secret word here now today. It is Fringe, or it was Fringe, and it's going to be changing from this day forward. And we had some really ridiculous entries last week. I hope we get just as ridiculous or maybe even more ridiculous words. And we'll see where the wheel lands because it's chosen at random but crowdsourced from you. But at the half-hour mark, we'll play that. We're going to play also our favorite game here on the stream at some point, Brand Standing, whether we land on that on the wheel or not. But Brand Standing is a really fun game that we all enjoy here. And we're going to have some fun. So let's keep this party started. Mood Music says, I'm grateful to have gotten past 2020 curveballs. Indeed, we all have sort of survived so far. And I'm grateful that we can come together. And I'm looking forward to the roaring 20s, right? So let's spin the wheel and let's have some fun. Thank you for sharing who you're grateful for, by the way. Let's see, where do we land? Questions. All right, it's always great to start with questions. So if you happen to have a question, all you have to do is type in the word question in all caps in the chat. And I'm going to go to the 9:15 mark. So we're going to go for about 10 minutes here. And I'm going to go rapid fire through as many questions as possible. So it could literally be a question about anything. And so I'm really excited and I would love for you to share what it is that's on your mind. I can't get to everybody, of course, but I'm going to do my best to breeze through them as quickly and as fast as possible for you. Cool. So word of the day. Cavalcade, says Kwok. Wow, I'm going to be in for it this coming week, I'm sure. I googled 34 of the craziest words in English. There are some winners there. Oh no, I shouldn't have said let's go for crazy. Wheel of mortality, turn, turn, turn. Or morality, not mortality. That would be a different kind of wheel for sure. Cool. So looking for questions. I see them coming in. I see a question, but not the question. Here we go. From Anita, there's a little bit of delay here on the chat, so I can pop them up. I do see them right away on the YouTube comments, but to import it into Ecamm here, it does take a little bit of time. So Anita says, how soon can one open a podcast after joining Power Up Podcasting? I've had a person go in through and just get one done and up and running within a week. Now, they, of course, were just like dumping everything else in their lives to just go full in on that. But you could get it up in a week. It has been possible, and there's a number of people who have been getting it up between 1 and 2 weeks. However, you will find that in that course, I do recommend to actually give yourself a month, even if you can do it sooner. Why? Because part of the strategy is to build hype and excitement for your show, get people interested, get a little launch team together beforehand so that when you go live, you're going to have listeners on day one. And marketing is my specialty in podcasting. So I would say give yourself a month. And of course, right now, if you were to go for a week, you'd be really close to Christmas. I would, in fact, try to get one done maybe mid-January at the earliest right now, maybe a week before that. But yeah, you can breeze through it basically within a week if you can. Cool. Question. When is the right time to trademark your business name and logo? Really, it's going to be up to you. And when you feel like this is something that you want to protect because you know it's something you're serious in moving forward with long term. I didn't trademark or even file for a LLC until 3 months after I started my initial business, which was inthelead.com. This is a website I built in 2008 after I got laid off to help people pass an architectural exam. And that business, even though I was making money, I just wasn't sure if that's what I wanted to do. It was in December of that year that I realized that this was actually going to be a serious thing, that this could in fact be the next era of my life, being an entrepreneur. So that's when I hunkered down and I got into, what was it, LegalZoom. I just used LegalZoom. It was very simple to do. Many people have different things to say about LegalZoom, but I thought the process was quite easy to file my LLC. And then later on, when I started to create brands and started to create courses and such, those are trademarks that I wanted to, or brand marks that I wanted to protect. And I definitely got the trademarks for those, like Power Up Podcasting, for example, or Smart from Scratch, and of course, Smart Passive Income I have the trademark for. It is costly and it does take some time. We're talking several $100s to do that, but it can be worth it. And it does add a bit of sort of professionalism, especially with the little registered trademark symbol up there, or TM. That goes a very long way in terms of, especially in a very competitive space, you want to have trust and brand trust, and that can help support that. With the SwitchPod, however, our physical product, we got that brand mark. This is the SwitchPod here. I actually have a webcam on it, which is kind of funny. But this is a SwitchPod here with a SwitchPod ball head on it. But we got the brand mark trademark before the business launched, because the process we knew was going to be with a physical product much more involved and much more serious than sort of just like an online course, for example. But thank you for that question, Manny. Let's see. Question. What was your favorite school subject besides band? It was math. Math for sure. I was talking about this the other day. On my SATs, which the top score you can get is 1600, right? 800 math, 800 English. I had a 780 in math and I had like a 590 in English. I didn't have a good day with the reading comprehension while I was taking the test, but math for sure was one of my favorite subjects. Question. Where did you get the little martial art guy in your background office? It isn't there now. Where did you get the little martial art guy? The little martial art guy. There were a couple bobbleheads. I don't know. Maybe you can point it out for me in another screenshot. I might have moved it, but I don't know exactly what you're talking about, Miss Boyce. Question. Favorite vegetable? Carrots, for sure, because they can be made savory and they can be made sweet, like in a carrot cake. I think it's very versatile. Anita says, how soon can someone open up a podcast? Okay, we answered that question. What headphones do you recommend? Not the new AirPod Maxes. Those are expensive. But I use headphones. These are the headphones I use for... Actually, what are the headphones I use? Let me get the name of it. DT990 Pro. All right, so if you look up DT990 Pro, those are amazing. They're the most comfortable headphones I've ever used. D as in dog, T as in Tog, 990 Pro. Tog. Question. Did you get the YouTube link I sent you on IG last night? I did get it. I did not look at it yet, unfortunately, because I have a curfew with my social media at a certain time, and that's there for my own mental health, really. Let's see. We got one more minute here from Bill. Pat, chat on the side, show how it's done. Sometimes at the bottom, wonder if host can control. Chat to the side of how it's done. I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, Bill. Sorry. Anything Cameron's question, what was your favorite school subject? We got that one already. What's your favorite donut? Anything s'mores. There's a sort of specialty bakery here in San Diego called Sidecar Donuts, and they have sometimes a s'mores flavored donut, and that's just the ultimate donut in the world. All right. Steve, I'll answer your question last since I didn't get to you yet. I'm going to start with a podcast. Great. But at what point do you recommend a vlog? Only and if only you've gotten your systems down and you've gotten some time back after dedicating that time to setting up your podcast. Meaning, I don't want you to do both at the same time. Only do it when you've mastered the podcast production and you've optimized that, because then you'll have extra time. You're not adding on and then thus subtracting from other parts of your life that you don't want to. So just keep that in mind. But great questions, everybody. We're at the 9:15 mark. Let's spin the wheel again. Where do we land? Where are we going to land? Where are we going to land? We just did questions. Let's spin again. Thank you for the questions, everybody, by the way. Gratitude. Okay, we did gratitude already, which means we're going to do a giveaway. Yay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose 5 names at random, and I'm just going to scroll up and down the chat, and I'll highlight them so you can see that I'm actually selecting you, and I'm not just picking people who I like, I like all of you, by the way. And then I'm going to add your name to this little text file so that I can then import them into the wheel of names. We used to use just importing or inserting the names into the wheel of names automatically from the start, but it would actually slow down the stream. So we're actually, big thanks to Lex and a few others who came up with this strategy last week to save the stream from getting bombarded with lag. So I'm going to pick some names here. Let's spin the wheel. I'm just scrolling up and down my chat here, and wherever my cursor lands, we got Martin in the house, Martin Hewlett. And as you can see, I'm adding the names here. I'm scrolling up and down. We got David Hawkins. What's up, David? Oh, sorry. There we go. Hawkins, excuse me. Then we got, let's pick 3 more. We got Ryan Hare. Thank you, Ryan. Scrolling up, back to the top. And where do we land? Nobody knows. Stephanie Hansen. What's up, Stephanie? And then finally, going back down, we got, oh, we already picked that person. How We Got Here podcast. Grateful for my wife, but I'm always grateful for her. She's much better than I deserve. Here. It's like I can say the same thing about mine as well. Cool. All right. 5 names. We're picking 3 winners today. Again, the winners will get to choose one of 3 of my books, and you get to take that home and use it however you'd like. You can do whatever you want with it and give it away however you want to do that. But that's Let Go, Will It Fly, or Superfan. So great job. Let's spin the wheel again and see what we come up with. All right. Oh, you know what's missing? Yes, that's what's missing. Brand standing. But to help us today, I want to put some music on in the background because this is just fun and chill. So I'm going to find YouTube. I'm going to go to Harris Heller Lo-Fi Stream Beats. And this is a free thing that Harris Heller created for us to allow us to stream music royalty-free and without any consequences. So I'm going to play this. I'll just have it in the background for us while we just hang out. Cool. So we're going to play some Brand Standing, y'all. Brand Standing is a fun little game. Actually, this music's a little too chill, right? This music's a little too chill. I wonder if... How do we like the hip-hop one, since we're a little bit more uppity today instead of more casual, right? Let's try the hip-hop one. We'll just have in the background, just kind of grooving a little bit. Let me know, chat. How do you feel? If not, maybe we can just turn all the music off. But we're going to play the Brand Standing. And Brand Standing is a fun game because this allows us to get creative here all together here on the chat. So I'm really excited about this. And let's see. What are you going to do? What are you doing to my lunch, Pat Flynn? What? What are you talking about? Love the lo-fi? I've returned after some weird operating system updates that were causing issues. I hope all is okay. Ooh, Harris has Christmas music? Yo, you're kidding, Rob. Okay, we're gonna go to the Christmas music. Harris Heller, Stream Beats. Christmas? Yo, that would be sick if that's a real thing. Yo, I think it's a real thing. I like it. Stream Beats. This is Stream Beats. And this just came out. Look at that. A very lo-fi Christmas. Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Amazing. Michael says, hip-hop makes sense considering they announced breakdancing will be an Olympic sport in Paris. That's so cool. Actually, my wife was a hip-hop dancer, so she's pretty stoked about that. And it'll be interesting. You know, it's like, how do they judge that? Probably similar to how they judge figure skating or gymnastics routines. I thought BS was not on the wheel. Oh, it is on the wheel. We just haven't gotten it on the wheel recently. So, for those of you who don't know how this game works, essentially with Brand Standing, a game that we like to play, no, it's not BS, like you know what I mean, but it's Brand Standing. We choose a industry card and, oh yes, we choose an industry card and a demographic card. And we put the two together and we have to come up with a brand name for that. So we're gonna start with these two that I just randomly selected. Again, I have a pile of each here, industry and demographic. So here is what you will be creating a brand name for. And I'm gonna give you a shout out if I'm just gonna read some of them and then we'll see what happens. So here we go. A gym for disgruntled office employees. How awesome is that? We do need a Christmas emoji, by the way. Thank you for letting me know. A gym for disgruntled office employees. So you own a gym, and it's for disgruntled office employees, which I don't know if that would be different than any other gym that's out there, to be honest. But what would you name your gym for disgruntled office employees, right? Cool. Let's have some fun. Sorry for the chat issues. Sorry you're having some issues, Bill. Apologize about that. You might be in theater mode versus regular mode, in which case, yes, the screen will shrink down, but you'll be able to have your chat next to us, right, if that makes sense. Okay, we got Postal Gym. Postal Gym, because the post workers are angry. Maybe during this time of year, they got a lot of stuff to do. Big shout out to all the postal workers out there and those who are serving us by moving packages all around for us. We got Angry Lifters. I like that. But did you die, Jim? But did you die, Jim? Here we go. We're coming up with names for a gym for disgruntled office employees. Tell me your best. So we got Kick Them Down, Flexing and Faxing. Sean, I like that because faxing would definitely make me upset. In fact, there was 2 times this year in 2020 where I've had to actually fax something, and I did get disgruntled. I did get angry, so I like that, Sean McCann. Oh, and I'm going to be adding my favorites onto the list, by the way. So, Sean, I'm going to add you onto the list. So, Flexing and Faxing by Sean McCann. And there you are right there. We got 6 names on the list for 3 prizes, so we got a lot to do. So let's keep going here. No co-work outs. Nice. Postal Push-Ups Hut. Spunks. We got Pay and Pain. No pain, no pay, maybe. Muscle Ploy. Dumbbell Hell. 24-Hour Bitterness. JF. High five on that one. I'm going to add JF to the list. JF. That's a great one. Angry Weights. Swole unlike my payroll. Gym for Grumbly Grunts. I like the alliteration. Workforce Fitness. Smash It. Lunch Break Lifts. That's when a lot of people do actually go to the gym. Grumble Grunts. I have to go to the gym. BS Angry Abs. Bench Depressors. Angry Lifters. Mad Men Gym. That's a pretty good one. Mad Men Gym. I actually really like that, Shay. It has sort of multiple meaning, right? Mad Men, like the advertising show, and that what was it on, like FX or something like that. Shay doesn't want me to spell your name correctly. Shay Jackson, but it's mad because I'm disgruntled. Mad Men Gym. That's a perfect name. I love that a lot, and it actually makes me want to go to it, right? Bashing the Boss workouts. My boss is a dumbbell. 9 to 5 fitness. Ooh, that just sounds bad. Loose It. Jim Halpert. Again, for those of you coming in, we're playing a game called Brand Standing, where you have to come up with a creative name for, in this case, with these cards, a gym for disgruntled office employees. I'm thinking about that movie where they take that baseball bat and they smash the fax machine or the copy machine. Was that Office Space? I think it was Office Space, right? Or The Office? I think it's Office Space. Frickin' Mondays, says David. Anger Crushing Weights. We got Pay and Pain. Feliz Navidad, Cherry. Thanks for being here. Release the Stress and Press Gym. Rat and Rock Gym. Grumpy Fitness. Let's see. Workout. Dissatisfied Pen Weights. Let's scroll down. Out of Work Workout. Boss Beat Boxing. Yeah, I mean, boxing gyms make sense. Boss Beat Boxing. Beat up your boss boxing, right? Let's see. Malware Body Care. Coffee is for lifters. Irate Alley. Ooh, I like the. That's a sophisticated name, right? For this one, Jay. I'm gonna put you on here, Jay Lois. I'm just putting names on a list, who I will then transfer to the wheel of names to randomly select our 3 winners for at the end of the stream. I got 4 minutes till we play that other game, people, so stick around for that. Mad Gym, Office Relief, Paid Time On. This is really great. You guys are so creative. Okay, let's play. You guys want to play another Brand Standing before we then play Watch a Mouth, which is, again, my punishment for not saying Fringe. I think it was on Wednesday. I missed it. Oh, no, it was on Tuesday because we were talking about the future, and I just got really excited about that presentation. So let's pick 2 more names. I got a pile of cards here. We got... All right, here we go. Here is the next task. The next business you have to come up with a name for. A dry cleaner for people who think they have telekinetic powers. A dry cleaner for people who think they have telekinetic powers. And my telekinetic power right now is going to be putting Ellie in a timeout, unless a moderator can do that first. But yeah, a moderator did it. Thank you, Samson. Appreciate that. That stuff is not welcome here, but this is. Your answer too, a dry cleaner for people who think they have telekinetic powers. How would that even work? So telekinesis, the ability for you to move things with your mind, right? Not mind read, but move things with your mind, and you're a dry cleaner. So there's probably a lot of use cases for that, in fact, if I'm thinking about it. Let's see. We got bent hangers, says Rob. Movers, just movers. Psychic, not static. Sean, you're on fire today, my friend. Wally E, think cleaner. Bill, yes, high five for that one, Bill. Think cleaner. Yo, that's sick. I like that one a lot. I'm gonna put that on the list. So Bill, whoa. Where are we at? Okay, here we go. Nope, it's not that one. That's my notes. I want my text edit. There we go. Bill, dude. Bill, dude. That was a nice name. I like that. X Cleaners. I like that. Clean Mind. Magic Clean. The Force Cleaners. Ooh. I like the Star Wars reference, Andrew. Consult a blind guy. Putting you on the list. Think about it. Dry cleaning. Think it clean. Think it clean. That's really nice. There's been some similar ones, but I think I like just the way that sounds. It rolls off the tongue really nicely. Los Moranos. We got, I don't know how many names this is, but we got maybe 10 names on the list so far, maybe 11. Jedi Cleaner, another Star Wars reference. No Touch Cleaners. The Stain Lifter. Jason. The Stain Lifter. Jason A. Brown. That's a beautiful product name right there, actually. And business name. Levitated Pressing. Close off. Leave it to us. Be washed. Does anyone else find the stream freezes when you try to chat? I don't know if that's the case, Save Like a Bear. I'm sorry about that. Jedi Dry. Moving Clean. Teleclean. It's already done. Cleaners. Mindful cleanliness. Levitation Laundry. Stain Levitators. Levitating Launderers. Levitating Launders. I like it. I like that, John. I'm going to put you on here. John, Carl, Lewis. Let's see. Magic Clean, Cleaning Force, Lifting Stains Away, Hands Off, Jedi Dry. A lot of Jedi things, which is kind of cool. Summoned Scrubbing, Touchless Dry Clean. Just M. I'm going to put you on here too. A lot of J's on here. But we got a number of names here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 names on the list. So 3 prizes. So what is that? A 20% chance right now of winning for the list right now, if my math is indeed serving me correctly. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll get brand standing again and play some more. But for right now, we're going to play Watch Your Mouth. So this is Watch Your Mouth, a game that's super fun, but not on a stream. No, I do have fun with this. I love and I enjoy this, but I want to make sure I pull up my YouTube comments here so that I can see the answers, because I will play this game until you get and guess the correct answer, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to pick some fairly challenging cards here. I'm going to put them on my table, and I'm going to have you pick 1, 2, or 3. So let's pick ones that I haven't done before. We've done that one, which was really hard. That one was, puffy, fuzzy, baby penguins are called chicks. Now imagine saying that with something in your mouth that keeps it open wide. Not cool. Okay, 1. Let's do... Oh my gosh. 2. And we got... It's super fun except for poor Pat Flynn who has to wear the thing. That's okay. I do this for you guys, right? I do this for you guys. 3. You guys haven't even... I haven't even picked the 3 yet. What are you talking about? Let's see. Okay, I got 3 here. 5. Bill, it's only 1 to 3. So I'm gonna shuffle these up. I'm gonna shuffle these. Okay, so we got 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. So chat, I'm going to look to see which number perhaps is more popular here and in the chat. So just tell me 1, 2, or 3, and we're going to see if we can guess this, please, sooner than later so that we can move on in the stream. Let's see, number 2 is sounding good based on the oh my gosh. Oh no. You guys are very perceptive with the colors and such. Let's see, rubber baby buggy bumpers. I can't even say that with the thing outside of my mouth. We got 1s, 2s, we got 2s, 2.75, so that's kind of over here. 3s, 1, 2, 3. 1s, 3s. Okay, I'm seeing a lot more 3s. I'm seeing a lot of 3s. I'm gonna do 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're gonna pick 3. Okay. Oh my gosh. Why? Kimberly, okay, I hear ya. Let's not spam too much. Okay. I will continue to try and say this until y'all guess it, okay? And let's just see what happens. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I haven't even yawned today, so my mouth is not stretched out. Dude, did I get the extra large one? What the heck? Okay. Oh no, here comes the waterworks. Here comes the... I just see myself on camera. It looks so ridiculous. Smile. Okay. 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 It's like when you see people move their muscles. Look. Ow. Okay. Aya, Princess Peach, and Alza. Oh my god. Mario, Princess Peach, and Bowser. Bowser. Oh Jesus. Okay. Okay, anybody want to guess? Mario, Princess Peach, and Bowser. Okay. Mario, Sean. Ugh. John's like, Aya, Princess Peach, and Ada. It was Mario, Princess Peach, and Bowser. Okay, I feel like that was easy. It was a little bit easier. Sean McCann, you're on the list already, so we got you on there. Let's do a different one. I think a lot of you wanted number 2, so let's do number 2. I'm feeling very generous today, so let's do this. A lot of you are getting it now, which is great. What, Pat Flynn? Okay. That sound. Okay. That's how I make sure I don't drool. Okay. Okay, this is number 2. Friday through Monday, play on the fairway. Friday through Monday, play on the ferry. No, fairway. Fairway. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Friday through Monday, play on the fairway. What kind of laugh is that? Oh my god. Friday through Monday, play. No, not stay. Friday, no, Sunday. No, I didn't say Sunday. Friday, yay. Okay. Thank you for that. Not bad either. 2 not bad ones, but we had 2. Friday through Monday, play on the fairway. Right there. Whew, okay. Now that that's over, I'm going to add a couple names to the list who I saw say it pretty quickly. I think Sean was the first to actually get it right again, but I also saw that Bava, Bhavya, Bhavya, got the first part and was very quick on it. So I'm gonna award you a name on or a spot on the list here. We also had, who was it? Sean was first to get it right. Shay said Friday through Sunday, so you were close. I'm gonna add you here too, Shay, although you were already on the list, so we're gonna pass on that. And then it was Save Like a Bear and Lex. So Save Like a Bear and Lex, the CPA. So we got more names on the list. Let me, as we're going full screen, brush off my beard really quick. Okay. Well done, everybody. Well done. Thank you for entertaining me, or having me entertain you, or embarrass myself, really. Okay, let's spin the wheel. What do we got? What do we got? We got more questions. All right. So we're going to go for the next 5 minutes until 9:42. If you have a question, type in the word question in all caps, followed by your question, and I'll be able to see it better and answer these questions as they come in. So well done. Thanks again. Let's have some fun and make it happen. So your questions, my answers until 9:43. That's 5 minutes. 9:43. Whew. Okay. Question. Is that box for a flux capacitor on the shelf? Is it a working model? LOL. So this box, this is actually a tin, which is a lunchbox, as you can see. And in this lunchbox, we have a Twin Pines or Lone Pine mug, depending on the heat of it. The design changes with the heat. I don't know if you knew that, but this is what is this? A drink holder? I don't know. There's some other fun things in there. But in the movie, when Marty McFly travels to the past, he knocks down a pine tree, and Twin Pines Mall turns into Lone Pine Mall. Great question. Great question. I love the Back to the Future stuff. All right. Question. How tall are you? I am 5'9". Clementina says, how long does it take you to record a course from conception to publication? The latest course that we created was the webinar course, and I'm excited because we're going to be relaunching that again. We've had so much ask for it that we're actually opening up the cart one more time before the end of the year here, because we just launched it. And what's really exciting is that we already have some success stories coming out of the first launch, so that's pretty cool. But that course from conception, well, it's hard because conception happens months in advance, and then I start thinking about it, outlining it. To create an outline, I can do that in about a couple hours, but it's a really, really sort of formal sit down, brainstorm, get my mindset right, and just hash it out. And then as far as creation, 2 days, I would say, to have the camera on and film and whatnot, and then a couple weeks of editing. And so I would say, in general, it might take an average of a month to get a course out. If I were forced to create a course and have it be great, but have it be done as soon as possible, I would say probably a month if I want the course created by the time I sell it. You could, of course, pre-sell this thing, in which case you'd still want to nail the outline and what this thing's about and the language and who you're serving and why it matters to them, but you could pre-sell it probably within a week. Question, which of your books should I read first? If you are looking for help for creating a business, I would start with Will It Fly. If you already have a business and you want to grow and scale it, I would go with Superfans. If you are in a tough spot mentally and you're just not exactly sure which direction in life to go, then I would even think about going and reading Let Go, which is when I talk about getting let go from my architecture job, but also having to let go of who I thought I was going to be in order to grow into an entrepreneur. Great question. Should course topic be covered in depth to start, or is it okay to go more in depth later in the course? I would always position this as if you were brand new to this space. How would you prefer it? Would you prefer an introduction to that get introduced later, or would that actually confuse things? I would go with what you know about your audience and what would be the best way to serve them. That would be the answer to that question. Question from the Roamer, favorite song to play on the trumpet when it was the last time you played? There is just, like instrumental players, people who play instruments have like their thing that they play every time they pick up the instrument. So it's not actually a song, it's a warm-up that I learned, where it's just, you go up the scale and it sounds like, It goes do 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 do, and then up another do 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 do. It's just like that's what I play every time just to kind of get me warmed up, and it's just like a habit. Question from Ryan: how do you handle someone that has asked to be on your podcast? I say, hey, thank you so much for the interest. That really means a lot. Typically, we are recorded 2 months ahead, which is very helpful because then we could say, hey, we're already recorded 2 months ahead and we have some people planned for the time afterwards. But if you would love to tell me what you believe you could offer the audience and why do you think it would help them, I'll then consider you for afterwards. And perhaps we can reconnect later. And many times, I would say 80% of the time, they don't pitch back because it's obvious they haven't done their research. They're just looking to get in front of my audience. But some people do come back and pitch. And then if it is of interest and it fits, I tell them and I say, hey, okay, well, this is actually, this makes sense. And I'll reach back out to you actually what I often say is, in 3 months, reach back out to me and we'll see if we can make it happen. And that's another filter. It's like, can they or will they reach back out? 80% of those people don't. So I'm almost sort of filtering along the way, if that makes sense. And finally, if it does make sense, then I say, hey, okay, well, we'll book it and make it happen. Just M says, what do you think about cryptocurrency? Do you own any? I do. I have invested in it a little bit. I was once very, very much involved in it back when it was probably around the 10,000 mark a long time ago, 3 or 4,000, or not 3 or 4 years ago. But I'm not into it anymore. I'm more investing in stocks about companies that I can much better understand and believe in, and I know their balance sheets and I can understand where they're going and what their plans are and whatnot. So I'm more, I feel better about investing in companies versus a currency. Question, did you see the rocket explode? Did seeing the rocket explode upset your kids? No, my son was like, can we watch more things explode? He wanted to see other examples of failures. And I think that was cool because, it takes failure, it takes explosion. The SN8 was really, really cool. It was really amazing to see it go up in the air and then belly flop down and then reposition itself for landing. It's just those Raptor engines were just not doing well with that. The green flame that comes out means that there's parts of the inside of the engine that are in fact, combusting, and that's not a good sign. So that happened at the end, and I think it was a complete success. Even though it exploded, the media, I saw some headlines that were like, Elon Musk's Starship to Mars exploded on impact. And it's like, yeah, that's way more than we thought was going to happen. Or that's a part of what we thought was going to happen. And it's just, I don't know. Anyway, I just got really upset about that because it paints it as it was a failure. And it was actually an absolute success because they're collecting data, they're learning a lot. This is why it's Starship 8. And there were 7 other failures already. And so I just really thought that was cool. Okay, let's go one more question. I've been a little over on this, but does your hoverboard work? It works for decoration, but it doesn't actually work. Los Moranos, do you recommend using Facebook ads to grow the audience of a podcast? I do not. Unless you are paying a creator who had you on their podcast to boost that post and show it to more of their people because those people have earned the trust with that person and they're endorsing you. Facebook ads for podcasters is very difficult. I mean, a person is not on Facebook to, number one, get distracted by an ad, to then click, to then play a podcast, to then have to be convinced to then subscribe, and there's no way to track it. It's going to be very difficult. Yeah. Okay, great questions, everybody. Thank you. I'm going to spin the wheel again. Let's keep this party rocking. Thanks for being here. And again, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do that now because I don't want you to miss any of these fun things. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., like we do on every Saturday, we're going to be doing some website and YouTube channel reviews. I'm going to take some of your stuff, pop it up on the screen, and I'm going to break it down, and we're going to build it back up together. And that way we can all learn from each other and see what we can do. Last week's was really, really amazing. We had a good time talking about things that we actually don't normally talk about, and it was really fun to see, and I'm hoping for an even better stream tomorrow at 9 a.m. All you have to do is remember patflynn.com/theincomestream, and of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button too. Let's spin the wheel! The wheel. Oh! Yay, brand standing again. We already did gratitude earlier. We always put that on there just as a reminder. So we're going to play another game of brand standing. You have to make up a brand name for the following. Failure is an option. Indeed. A private security company for Elvis impersonators. Now we have to define this. Is this a private security company that will be bodyguards essentially for Elvis impersonators? Or are the private security people Elvis impersonators? I kind of like the latter one. I kind of like the idea of having the private security company, in fact, be Elvis impersonators, right? So let's see what happens here. I think there's going to be a lot of jailhouse rock or is it jailhouse rock, right? Maybe. We'll see. The King's Security, says Sarah. Of course. Is it Gyno? Gyno Palace? Gyno Palace? Let's see. What do you got? What do you got? Secure King. Secure King. The King's Guard. I like that. It's like the King's Guard. Blue suede. What was that? Blue suede guards. I like that. Daryl, I'm gonna put you on here. Daryl. Darold. Hune. Let's see. We got. You ain't no friend of mine. Security, says Peasant. I dig that. Hound Guard, says Gale. Man, these are great. Gale, not. Hound Dog Security. King Impersonators and Security. The King's Cout. Let's see. Blue Page Shoes. Nice, Rebecca. Blue Page Shoes. Security. Jailhouse Rock Security. Hound Dog Investigators, Hound Dog Security. The King is in the building, says Grandma Goody. Sideburns and Sidearms. GTO, that's great. You're on fire today. I think last week you were like, I'm not feeling it, and today you're on fire. I've seen a couple great ones from you, GTO. Let's see, I added you on the list, by the way. P3 Community, Protecting Princes of Pop. Ooh. Let's see, Blue Suede Security. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't. Hey Pat, I filled the website review form prior to last week's session, and I totally understand you didn't get to it. What do you suggest I do to get my site reviewed? Come in tomorrow. You'll be first, Greg. Let me write you down. Thank you, by the way. Greg Langston. So we'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. I got you on here. All right, we're gonna go for about 5 more minutes here and then choose our winner, and then we're gonna choose our next word of the week. So let's keep going here with some of these. Graceland Security, says Kevin. Of course, says Kevin. Kevin Crow, I'm adding you on here. Let's see, we got Elvis has entered the building. Secure Blue Shoes instead of Blue Suede Shoes. Blue Suede Security. Shook Up Security. Nice, JF. Swing Securities. Sequin Security. The Hound Dog Security Services. Kingsman Security Agency. That probably exists, right? Wise Men Say Security. Wise men say security, but I can't help protecting you from the baddies. Okay, let's see. I added you, Daniela, because you made me sing. Rock and Roll Chaperone. Wise Men Save Security. All Shook Up Security. That's a great one. Discreet Security. Let's see. Cadillac Security Patrol. Always on my cam instead of always on my mind. Kevin crushed it. Graceland Security. That was a good one. Hunka Burning Thugs. Hunka Burning Thugs. That's funny. Great one. Let's play another one. We have some time. You guys are creative. I love it. All right, we got... Okay. Let's see. An arcade for marching bands. What do you got? So you are building an arcade for marching bands. I was in marching band, so this one's personal, and I'm a gamer, right? Pat's Arcade, essentially. Or Flynn's Arcade. Yay for me. I actually got a good one. Okay. Hangover Part 4. An arcade for marching bands. What you got? What you got? What you got? Those were great suggestions, actually. I was really stoked to see some of the creativity there. All right. Oh, we got a little bit of a drum major pinball. Nice. Play together. Yo, Rose, I really like that. I'm gonna add your name on the list too. That's just beautiful. Perch Gessner. Perch Gessner. Quarters and quartets. Band the band. 4 quarters. Yo, I like that. Cooking. That's more pet band, right? Cooking with Kibby. Bringing it in. I like that. Bang bang. Flynn's Arcade. Tron. Right? Exactly. Consult. Did I put you on here already? I think I did. The coins come marching in. Clean that up. Oh, when the coins go marching in. Oh, when the coins come marching in. Let's see. Marching games. Drum roll cybercade. Drum roll, please. Gauntlet games, says Michael Short. I like the gauntlet. Like you're creating a gauntlet that you're going through, and you might wear gauntlets. Michael S. Short, adding you on the list. Well done. Up tempo play. Tune balls. Like pinballs. Tune balls. Left, right, kick, punch. That's good. That is really good. Kevin. There's levels to that. That hits. That hits good. The marching band refused to yield tilt. Percussion pinball. I like 4 quarters. I like that too. In sync. Nice. Game march room. Quarter notes. Let's see. Actually, that's really good too. Kimberly, I'm going to add you on here. Quarter notes. Dude, genius. I love it. Mallets and pinballs. Because are they called mallets? The little pinball things? This is the universal sign for pinball, by the way. Sarah, I'm gonna add you on here. I like that answer. I'm gonna add it in. Joystick band, halftime arcade, majorette magic, step it up and play, band camp battles, band revolution, ready drummer 1. All right, that's going to be the last name, Gabriella. Like Ready Player One. And you know, that's one of my favorite books. So let's go. All right, so here are the names that we have on the list. I don't know how many there are, but there's a lot. So I'm going to copy these. Got everybody on there. I think everybody's on there once. And then I'm going to go to the Google. And I'm going to go to, oh, by the way, the Miracle Morning movie. Tomorrow at noon. We got, oh, actually, not at noon. Well, noon Eastern. But this movie premieres tomorrow, and I am in it. And I highly recommend you check it out if you want to see how you might be able to get inspired, and especially come 2021, take control of certain parts of your life and feel better in the morning. Hal Elrod was a guest here on the Income Stream not too long ago, and that was so inspirational. And so definitely check that out if you can. Just miraclemorning.com/movie, and I believe Pat VIP or VIP Pat is a discount code if you want to check that out. It's going to stream all at the same time for everybody tomorrow, and again, that's miraclemorning.com/movie. So cool. We weren't able to play a game of either.io today, but that's okay. We'll play that perhaps next week. But for right now, let's go to the Wheel of Names. Here is the Wheel of Names, and here are some of the words that we had last week. Look at that. I'm going to delete these because we're going to come up with new words. So I'm going to add these names. We got 31 entries, and remember, 3 people winning, so about a 9.79 chance, percent chance to win. And good luck. So 3 winners. You each will get to select you'll each get to select one of my books, perhaps one you don't have or anyone that you like. Let Go, Will It Fly, or super fans, thank you again. Good luck to everybody. Let's spin that wheel. All right, we got first up, Sarah. Congratulations, Sarah. Hang tight. I'm going to tell you how to redeem your prize in just a minute, and I'm going to remove your name. Congratulations, Sarah. Let's spin the wheel again. The percentage went up a little bit, 10% now. Or actually, no, it's it's less than that because there's only 2 books left. We got Los Moranos. Congratulations. We got Sarah, Dawn, and Los Moranos. Remove. Select one more winner. Here we go. Let's make this happen. Good luck to you. We got Bavia. And I didn't have the time to put your last name in there, but it was in the avatar. So anyway, Bavia, Sarah, and who was it, the other winner? I forget, just off the top of my head. But congratulations. Send an email to pat@patflynn.com. Again, that's pat@patflynn.com, and we will redeem your prize. And thank you for all the participants and just all of you for being here. Congratulations. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pick some words. And these words are going to be words that we will then have to put in the wheel again. And what we're going to do is we're going to see what the word of the week is going to be for this coming week. All right? So I'm going to change the time of the stream tomorrow to probably be after the Miracle Morning. I'm gonna have it be an hour before, in fact. So we're gonna start at 8 a.m. Pacific. 8 a.m. Pacific. Thank you for letting me know about that. 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. That way we can catch the movie as soon as it comes out for those of you who want to just go directly into it, right? Okay, you're adding words already. I'm ready for you. So let's add these words as I see them come in. Just whatever random words that you can think of that might be interesting for me to include, I'm going to add them to the list. So, oh my gosh, rigmarole. We got spork. Any words, you're welcome to put it in. I won't be able to put all of them on, but I'm going to put today, I'm going to put as many as possible. Cattywampus. Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. Cattywampus. We got fluctuate. Fluctuate. Brouhaha. B-R-O-U, haha. Let's see. We got narwhal. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Amazingly difficult, but I like it. And very Christmassy. That word. Utah. Bing pot. Oh my gosh. I am so scared. I got lucky with Fringe last week. Quagmire. Like from Family Guy? Cantankerous. Oh geez. I live for spork. Shenanigans. I would be okay with shenanigans. Transcend, says Jeff the ref. Copa. I don't even know what these words mean, y'all. Copacetic, bulge. Bulge. You know, you want to grow your email list. You want it to bulge. You want your email list to grow and bulge. Rapture. Oh my gosh. $2. I like that one. $2. $2. Uncle Roger. Uncle Roger. Make fried rice. Sled. Existential. That accent, by the way, was copying Uncle Roger, who's gotten famous here on YouTube. I wasn't trying to be mean or anything. Let's see. Ginormous. Wakanda. Wakanda forever. R.I.P. Worcestershire. Worcestershire is amazing. There's a little bit of anchovy in it, which I didn't know if you knew that. Agile. Pokey K No says, okay, I'm going to add it on there. Super califragilistic SB alidosis. Docious. That, no, it didn't correct my spelling. Cowabunga. Okay, we're gonna go for 2 more minutes here. Cowabunga. Let's see. Logistics. Okay, that's one of those where like, okay, I'm good. Lollygag. We had lollygag already. Fraganza. Adagio. Isn't that a style of music? Adagio. Oh gosh. You guys are gonna just... This is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. Hakuna Matata. Okay, I can get behind that. Hakuna Matata. What is going on? We are choosing words to put into a random selector that will be a word that I'll have to include in every single stream this coming week. So we choose a new word of the week every single week here. Okay, we're gonna do a couple more. Arpeggio. Oh, this is gonna be challenging. Oh, why is that in all caps? Anyway, dribbler. Okay, I'm gonna pick 3 more. Eucalyptus. We're gonna pick fair dinkum. I'm so scared for what's gonna be fortissimo. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. We're gonna pop it into the wheel of names. Oh God, I'm so scared. Cattywampus. This chat turned into a brouhaha. Okay, here is the upcoming word of the week for this coming week, starting tomorrow. Come on, please, don't be rude. Don't be rude. Existential. That would have been great this past week. Existential. Okay, we're gonna choose a bonus word. So we got 1 word that I have to include. That's gonna be a challenge, actually. Oh, that's deep. Existential. Oh gosh. Okay, next. Bonus word. I don't get docked if I don't use the bonus word. I'm just gonna try to include it if I can. But I have to include existential in the streams every day, or else I'll have to play Watch Your Mouth again. Fortissimo. Okay. I think I avoided a lot of potential weirdness with some of those words. So we got existential and fortissimo. And again, chat, thank you so much for coming in today. Those are our secret words that I will be challenged to include inside of our stream every single day starting tomorrow. And I did get lucky again. Whew. All right. Thanks for coming, everybody. I appreciate you. The support, the generosity, the camaraderie, the connection, the community just makes me so happy every single day. Looking forward to hanging out with you this weekend, seeing the Miracle Morning movie tomorrow when it streams at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, which means tomorrow we're going to start the stream 1 hour earlier than usual, which is going to be 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. And I'm looking forward to the movie and to seeing you then. So thank you so much for today. I appreciate you. Had a lot of fun, played a lot of games, made a lot of fun of me, and that's cool because that's why we're here, to have some fun. Thank you. High five for today, and let's enjoy the rest of the day. Take care, happy holidays, and we'll see you soon.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream. All while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
Thanks again. You're amazing. This community is great. I don't see where to do the discount code, says Andrew. Check out and you will see it there. Don't hit submit until you're prompted to do that. And it should be near the button. VIP Pat or Pat VIP for the discount at the Miracle Morning movie. Thanks again. Peace out, y'all. Cheers.
Bruh.